now.
Summit is unforgiving, my boys.
That's the best way to put it. Unforgiving.
And you know what I mean? And you have to go through everybody anyway to win the tournament, right? So whether it's in the grand finals or the first round of winners, you got to get it done.
Yeah, Tweek was saying yesterday he's kind of glad that it's happening first round because you don't have to spend the entire day dreading that potential grand finals meeting and just stressing about it the whole time.
Yeah, just get it done with early. I actually have a lot of confidence for Tweek going into this matchup. I think his characters do well versus Leo characters. I think the one curveball that Leo could really throw in terms of like bad matchups, obviously this is all on paper, but the Pyra Mythra I think can do well versus the Diddy. But I think Diddy beats both Byleth and Joker.
Okay. I think over Joker, really? Okay.
Yeah. I think he does really well against Pyra and Mythra too, but they're probably the best equipped out of Leo's, 3 characters to do it.
But you can't just go off of character matchups. When it comes down to the best of the best, player versus player is where it's at. That's the most important thing, and these two players haven't fought each other offline in a long, long time.
Since that last and it has been quite a while, but since then, while Tweek has picked up Diddy, Leo has optimized his Byleth to just new heights. Like we've seen what he's been doing all week, and it's been just incredible to witness firsthand.
Not even hit yet, and I mean, I'm just gonna say it, right? Tweek had that really rough Friday showing here at Summit. Leo has not missed a beat, winning the Smash World Tour qualifier last weekend, just extremely strong anytime we do see him. So I think if anyone needs this adjustment period a little bit, it's gonna be Tweek, okay, getting some damage on the board, but it's been all about Leo up to that point.
It's going to be a punish for the banana toss at a shield, then get the Nair into fair. Nice, base the shield on the platform into the monkey flip, and now Leo's at the ledge. Tweek's going to opt to try to be a little bit patient with the landing. Got mixed up though, caught in his shield. Leo recognized that Tweek was too scared of his landing aerials and invaded the shield. Got the grab, and now we're back.
There you go.
Man, such a back and forth game so far. It's just both of them popping off on each other.
Yeah, Leo just knows how to navigate around this banana too. The experience is there, just utilizing the platform as well. But Tweek has not gotten hit for a good minute or two.
Okay, bro. How do you get taken the triple digits without a percentage, and then you drop the stock first? All right, Tweek. Definitely showing up, man. Far removed from that player we saw on the first official day.
Which is good too, man, because I feel like, sometimes getting behind MkLeo so quickly, it's got to be super detrimental to your mental when it's going into this matchup.
Yeah.
But he definitely pulled that one all the way back, and he's still on the stock, actually. 151. Should be some borrowed time here for sure, but hey, man, like the extra percent that he's able to get here as well, 66. Just like that, 151, man. He could actually probably find himself a nice little rage KO after another couple hits here.
And I love the way Tweek's playing around Leo's pressure right now. Tweek's trying to stay grounded, trying to hold on to the stock as long as he can so we can get as much damage on the board as possible to build his lead. Very patient in shield there. Again, opting not to go for a commitment in the air, recognizing that Byleth is very adept at sniping you out of the air and killing you.
Yeah. Tweek's control right now has just been insane. I mean, this is the first time all tournament I've seen Leo just kind of look lost. Like, okay, what do I do, right?
Oh, I love the throwing the banana into the ledge right there. Falls down at a great angle to intercept tethers. But, oh my God. This started off terrible for Tweek.
He needs to start off taking triple digits right out the gate more often, man.
Oh.
Like,
whoa, I don't know about that.
I just saying, coach,
rage,
look at the results.
When you have the rage, the things just hit, man. And the fourth throw was even able to take it here for Tweek. So, I mean, we've seen Leo bring back definitely worse here. So, I wouldn't put it past the Byleth. I actually am very curious how Leo is going to handle the offstage. We have seen Leo going for some upbeat edge guard, so maybe you're going to utilize that against Tweek. The barrels might be a little hard horizontally, but Tweek with the damage output.
All right. So Tweek, man, definitely got him down to his last stock foot. Took Leo so long to finally get rid of that first one, but Tweek, yeah, definitely looking good now. And like pretty much everything but like the first minute of this game.
Yeah, he is smothering him.
Yeah.
Like there's really no room for Leo to breathe. Kind of forcing the issue to get back.
Monkey Flip definitely the MVP of this game as well. Byleth getting stuck in shields is pretty unfortunate. You don't have, with the exception of a really good answer.
Look at him, bro. Just turned it around on him. Leo just laughing about it.
And
Z-drop.
And Tweek told me when we were playing friendlies earlier that neutral getup is banned in his house. When he has banana in his hand there, he's incredibly good at covering that timing on neutral getup. It is a free kill if you don't mix up your timing well enough, and right there, Tweek just scouted when Leo was going to get off the ledge. Z-drop and add a shield. Dead.
Yeah, you don't even have to time it. You just leave the banana there, and they're going to fall into it, or stand right up into it, rather.
Well, the broken thing about Z-drop banana, or Z-drop any item out of shield, is you can hold buffer it. So it's like you can just see the startup of the normal getup, and as you're holding shield, you just press jump in A, and then as you're holding shield, shield and A equals Z.
Yep.
So you just literally like drop it frame perfect. It'll hit 4 or 5. Yes, frame perfect, and that's how he's so consistent at it. Getting ledge trapped by Tweek or just even hitting his shield with the banana is mad annoying.
So it buffers it out of shield, you're telling me?
Yes, you're using hold buffer
That's
for the
crazy,
good.
'cause
Yeah,
they nerfed
yeah.
that
You
for,
just
like,
press-
up Bs and
Yes.
up smashes. Wow, that's actually nuts.
Yeah, since you're just pressing X and A, right? It's like buffering in air. That's why tether characters have to let go of shield to do aerials out of shield. Otherwise, it just gets there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
And
All right, man. So
Leo's
speaking
going
of,
to
we got
opt for the
swap.
Pyra Mithra.
Yeah, swapping over here to the Aegis, which is character's definitely been getting a lot of talk around the Summit area, man. Just in general, man. People are talking about this character could potentially be top 1.
Yeah, no
You
doubt.
know?
I mean,
Very
hey,
realistic
Some people
possibility.
I know
That's
you.
what people been
you
saying,
are
bro.
you are on the train, not even sure this character's a top 20.
No, I mean,
You've been
probably.
quoted of
They're
saying
pretty
that.
good. They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
This freaking guy.
That's
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Tweek-
just
Tweek
looking.
pretty good,
I
too.
think it's too early to
Tweek
call
pretty
it,
good,
but
too.
I do think these
Yeah.
characters will definitely be somewhere in the top
And
5
fun
if
fact,
they keep
they
it up
actually
like
nerfed
this.
that air dodge to ledge.
Yes, they did.
Mithra's original air dodge to ledge had no room for like a punish there. She just grabbed with full invincibility like until she hit the ledge. But there, because of that nerf, that banana's gonna be able to hit and land a dare for Tweek there.
Unfortunate for Leo, because this is not, I'm sure, the start he was looking for.
I'm kind of liking this patch.
I mean, it's just funny. Like, he's reaching kind of into like his bag of characters, right? We do believe this is the best equipped out of them, and still Tweek is just manhandling him.
Yeah, and even when me and Tweek prepared for this set, we expected the Pyra Mithra to come out if the Byleth did get beaten.
Right.
It's like most Joker players and Diddy players both agree that the Diddy does beat Joker. So we might see the Joker come out if the Pyra Mithra doesn't work out, but definitely a matchup most of the community think is in Diddy's favor.
All right, man. Well, I feel like with the way this one is shaping up, we'll definitely see some type of advancement here from the MkLeo side of things, because the Pyra Mithra, not looking great at all. This, I mean, he has been like at least somewhat playing this character, correct?
Right,
Yeah,
I feel
definitely.
like he wanted the up air with the up smash there. Instead, he misinputted it and then got, Tweek landed and took the stock for that. But Leo's going to be able to take the first stock off Tweek. Let's see if he's going to be able to mount this comeback, because we know Leo, right? He's nowhere near out of this yet, especially with a character with a neutral as strong as Mithra.
Yeah, Leo's just one of those guys, like, he's got a stock, he's got a chance, and that is not an overstatement. Like, he is deadly until it says game on the screen.
Absolutely no exaggeration with that. And Tweek, right now, he's trying his best not to jump into Mithra's aerials. He's playing very grounded, good awareness from him, recognizing that that's really the best way that she builds up damage, because that nair is unbelievably hard to challenge in the air-to-air, but not great on shield up close. So Tweek's definitely waiting that out and trying to bait Leo into doing a nair like that so he can roll out of it. Wasn't able to get a punish there, but...
All right, yeah, stepping away from that one as well. But look, this is definitely not out the realm of MkLeo trying to make this comeback here. But he's gonna have to. He has a lot of work to do, and maybe some early stocks if he can get himself. Swapping over to Pyra. Most likely.
TK.
Oh!
You almost called it. All the
gonna
way
get
to the
over there
right.
in time.
That DI was insane at that percent, especially trying to follow with that little hit stun. When they're that far away, it was incredibly difficult. I don't think there was a way for him to kill him.
Might have been able to squeeze in.
And if you hit within the outer part of down air, it is almost impossible to get the up smash if the opponent's DIing out.
Right. Very great point. But the up B or the side B damage is going to accumulate. Tweek has gotten quite a bit of damage racked up here. Leo, Pyra is not too hard to KO with if you get anything. Yeah, that straight aerial, the straight tilt, Pyro. Those moves just get the job done, right?
Not about that, man. MkLeo down, but far from out. 106. Gotta play it pretty cautiously here. Tweek always just looking for that good opening.
Yeah, that Mithra Nair is really just stuffing out Tweek in the air.
Hold on,
on,
Leo
Tweek.
wins these, man.
I'm saying, man, he's just trying to reestablish himself on the stage, but he is getting juggled. Do you want to? Okay, he's so. I don't know if you want to play with Tweek right there on that platform, but how about the ledge too?
All right, man. Tweek definitely playing with some confidence that we did not see in that first day, and that is exactly what we like to see. Also, kind of iced out. Boy, you see the chain on him? You see the chain on the icy? Okay, I see. Okay.
He's looking good.
All right, so one thing I got to point out, man.
FTX equals flex.
Is, now that Leo's lost on both Byleth and Pyra and Mithra, who is he gonna go? We're seeing here on the program monitor that he's going Pyra and Mythra again, but he said yesterday that the Joker is rusty, right? And he thinks that he has the least faith in him out of his 3 characters. So it's do or die right now on the Pyra and Mythra. We'll see if Leo's able to play a different game than he was before. He was getting smoked up until the very end.
Yep.
Shades of a comeback, but he didn't pull it off.
Yeah, I think you stay if you're Leo, though, because you were definitely cooking at the end there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, if that game had another stock, so to speak, quote-unquote, right? Like, you know, I could see Leo taking that game for sure.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, but where's the Joker, bro? Like, I mean, I understand it may not be a bad matchup, but, like, he is the Joker, or it may be the bad matchup, but he is the Joker. Like, he is the reason why people even think Joker is like a top, you know, one character.
I mean, if we're looking for Joker action, it's probably gonna be Zachary, man. I think if for Leo, it's all about who's, you know, kind of in season for him right now.
Right.
And I think it's, you know, obviously Byleth and Pyra Mythra. That's kind of been his go-to. So. And as well as Tweek is playing, I don't blame him for being a little hesitant.
Okay, hold on now.
When you do things like that, yeah, I'm pretty confident in who I'm selecting. You know, man.
I love that rapid switch right there. I think that's something that really needs to be worked into more Pyra and Mythra players' game.
Do that all the time.
Spargo.
That was incredible. The air dodge bait with the switch, recognizing that Tweek was scared of getting juggled there, and then he just, instead of continuing the juggle, he just opted for the kill outright with the read. Incredible stuff.
Yes, sir.
That back air is so good to catch juggles, too, just because the more higher you are, the harder it is to DI that move, right? Like,
and it's always a DI mix-up, too, because you don't know if she's going to up her bear as well.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that back air, neutral air, both of those are like, hey, man, if you're not frame perfect with your combos, you might die off the top.
That was beautiful.
Okay.
Oh, I'm smashed out of shield. Nice. There it is. All right, that is a true punish on Mythra's neutral air, by the way. 5-frame move out of shield. I think it's something like -10 for that.
Yeah,
Don't
I know.
quote me on it, though.
Some people have been, I think the numbers are correct. Some people have been saying to me that Mythra is kind of overrated. I kind of don't think so. It's just so huge.
Depends on the situation. So we saw game 1, he actually got punished for naring into a shield with a banana toss. So it really depends on what you think is going to happen, right? If you're going for the air to air, it's amazing. If you're drifting into them with it and they're just sitting in shield, not the best, unless you cross it up, but even then some characters can punish it. So it does depend on the situation.
Nice, that dash
Incredible
attack, squeezing it in.
Landing catch, very nice.
All right, if Leo takes it to a 4th game, man, we all know the legends, right?
Yeah.
He is really good with his back to the wall, and we're seeing that right now.
In particular against Tweek, too, man, because Tweek has been up 2-0 on Leo several times to allow this game or the set to escape.
That's the nerve-wracking thing about it, right? Like, will history repeat itself? Always kind of has to be in the back of your mind. Despite how much time has passed, you know these situations have occurred, especially when you consider who you're up against.
Yeah.
Tweek was the test subject for Game 4 Leo.
Actually.
Actually. True. That's the first time we saw it in action, right? The debut. Banana in hand here. Leo has done an incredible job of racking up damage. Tweek already at the triple digits here. Oh, the switch. Oh, wait a minute.
That was smart.
He was expecting.
It's a large hill for Diddy to climb, man.
Yeah.
Doesn't have that comeback factor.
Okay. Off the side right here, but still, man, so much to work for on that. What a recovery right there. So much pressure being put onto Tweek as we just stand there, hoping to be able to snipe something, but can't snipe anything through that blazing edge. Or end. I always say edge. I feel like edge should be right. Yeah.
It's Poton Edge. Why is the other one not Blazing Edge? It is a sword.
Fair points.
All right, well, it can Blazing end your stock if you DI it poorly. Tweek clearly not letting that happen. And, you know, that's one of those moves where you either die way too early for bad DI or you survive forever with good DI.
Oh, good catch with the monkey flip. Kind of mixed them up a little bit,
Yeah,
now
now this.
Can I get a gift?
Yeah, I was like, Tweek's definitely got a lot to watch. Already at 151, I mean, just a large portion of Pyra's moves will kill.
Yeah, catching a stray here is really bad for Tweek. And it can be that classic nair out of disadvantage.
Tweek definitely not out of this yet, though.
Okay.
Call that the shield.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
This is getting scary.
I feel like Tweek might go for broke and do something nuts right now. I'm feeling something coming.
I'm
feeling something coming.
Tweek is going stupid right now.
I'm saying, boy, dummy mode. Hold up.
Oh my God! Is that it?
Oh! Let's go, Tweek. He finally closes it out. This is probably the first time in history that Tweek has closed it out 3-0 versus Leo. Let's fucking go.
Unbeatable.
Go.
And he was behind the entirety of that game. And much how we said with Leo, even when he's trailing, he can still be as deadly and come back. The same has to be said for Tweek.
Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy.
Sheesh.
I gotta say. All right, they're coming. It's their turn.
Charlie.
Oh, man. And it looked so in the bag for Leo. Tweek didn't even use a gimp. All the fundamentals, all the banana tricks. We saw all the slight combos. Nothing too optimal, but I love that it was just like, do the 2 to 3 hit, reset. He knew he had rage. He couldn't get any of the craziness, right? And just all these like soft resets with the banana. It was just so damn, like, just really well played from Tweek, man.
Yeah, man. So
I've seen it too many times. You switch to Pyra to get the kill, and then you just get out-neutraled for an entire stock and lose it.
And Tweek, I mean, he's one of the best at neutral. Tweek, where was this guy day one?
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you.
But hey, these tournaments, they're always a marathon, right? We talk about it all the time. Every day is a different day. So you just take it one day at a time. You know, even throughout this event, a lot of these games and sets, the impact of each set kind of scales throughout the day, right? So.
I actually didn't warm up before my matches Friday. That's the most obvious difference to me.
Right, right.
My shoulder was feeling weird, so I wanted to like not play until I had to. But I think it definitely was pretty difficult to play after not warming up at all.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think since then you stopped playing.
What's up?
I don't think since then you stopped playing, bro. Every time I see you, you just been
Oh,
on a
yeah.
setup.
Tweek was tight. He was like, I'm grinding. And I was like, yep.
Very
Yep.
tight,
I was like, I'll review the VODs. You grind. Like,
Which
sounds
character
good.
were you fearing the most from him?
Pyra Mithra.
Yeah.
Well, you handled that, bro.
Yeah.
I actually practiced against Pyra Mithra like coincidentally after Friday. It was just one of the VIP players, I think, was using Pyra Mithra.
Yeah.
And in terms of matchups, I think, I believe you were saying you were probably most comfortable with him going Joker, actually, right? Like in terms of
on
just
paper,
like on
it's
paper.
Byleth, but it's also like something I haven't done, right?
Right.
Because
So
Byleth is
new, quote
Pyra
unquote.
Mithra
or
are
like,
good characters. Byleth is Byleth. Like, I'm not gonna say Byleth is terrible, but Byleth is definitely not Pyra Mithra or Joker. I don't think anyone's gonna disagree.
Yeah.
It's Leo dependent, I think it's kind of fair to say.
Leo makes it work.
Right.
I'm a big fan of it. I loved watching it at the World Tour, but Pyra Mithra was the worry, and then Byleth was just like kind of a question mark. But Diddy Kong generally beats those archetypes.
Yep.
Like,
bananas do beat
you're a
swords.
sword character that's slow, right?
Just
But
like
you're,
real life.
You're like
Yeah.
compensated with range, right?
Right.
But banana, I can pull it whenever I want because you're too slow, and I'm always outranging you.
yeah, no, you were definitely finding some very key moments to pull that banana and make it work for you. Like all your banana Z drops into combos to get some space to pull
But
another
against
one.
Pyra Mithra, I have to pull banana after winning neutral.
Yeah,
because she can just hit me at any point.
True. Yeah, that's what that. I mean, you played that quite well, and I feel like we could basically see the confidence in you this time around. So
I was like shaking, dude.
No, well, I mean, whatever you were doing this time around was, I felt like some of the options you were going for were a lot more confident. You in just in general, like I feel like you made your decision making was a lot better today.
Friday, I was like dropping all my stuff.
Yeah.
Like I was like questioning, like, dude, is the knockback different? Like, but
He was down bad Friday.
I was down bad, yeah. But yeah, today there's a few drops, but like, you know, the bread and butters are sometimes what matters. Did a couple spicy things. That's all you really need sometimes with Diddy. It's like it's the balance for it, right? Bread and butter Diddy, some advanced stuff. Finding that balance is really important, especially in a tournament where, like, you know, there's so many extra variables, nerves, and everything.
Of course.
Well, congratulations, bro.
Thank
You played
you.
out of your mind. And, you know, that's probably the biggest obstacle in this bracket, right? #1 ranked player in the world. But
For me, it was actually Dark Wizzy because I haven't played Mario Diddy yet.
Well, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, definitely not have to worry about that.
Dang.
Yeah.
Just
And
unfortunate.
Light isn't in Summit either. I was worried about Mario and Fox.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got a nice looking bracket then right now.
I guess.
Oh, it's a nice looking Diddy bracket for sure. I mean,
Diddy
like
Kong.
day one, you know, the Wolf came in, or day 1 and 2 kind of like experimenting with the Sephiroth Wolf. But I think onward, and we even talked about this last night, Diddy Kong is probably going to be the lock-in for the rest of the bracket for you, yeah.
All right.
Shout-outs to B at home and all the Jersey people watching at our place right now.
There you go.
And yeah, thank you so much. Shouts to Jude, shouts to B, shouts to James, shouts to Biddy.
And shout out
Love
to
you guys. To Coach Charles, yeah, of course. He's right next to me.
And TSM, you fool.
Oh, shouts
All
to TSM, FTX.
All right,
Well,
man.
Tweek gets it together. We're going to
Shout
go
out
to, I think, a quick break, I believe. So, yeah, don't go anywhere. We got plenty more action on the other side. We'll see you in just a bit.